Hospitality is designing for the guests, but very important, a lot of people forget about that, is designing for the staff as well. If I design a restaurant or a hotel where the staff is comfortable, the service is going to be better. And if you're a true hospitality designer, you need to design the experience. And let's face it, I have designed beautiful spaces that become, for various reasons, bad service or bad product or bad food, and the project basically fails. And it's not your fault, but at the end of the day, it failed. So I think there's a very strong learning for young designers when they're designing. The staff, the waiter, the concierge, they need to feel comfortable and also taking care, because that is the core of hospitality. For us, the thing that comes first is the guest experience, writing it down, the narrative of what the guests will basically feel when they go into the hotel, when they get to the elevator, when they get to the corridor, when they get to the room. So once you script that, you're already starting to condition what kind of furniture, what kind of finishes you're going to be using. Do you want a very sober lobby? Do you want a very cozy lobby? Do you want to, you basically combine all of them at the same time: lighting, materials, furniture. What's important for us, and that's where I'm the bad cop with the design team. We have a super talented design team, is never to deviate from the guest experience. It's very typical that, with Pinterest and with all this kind of bombardment of new furniture, that young designers go, oh, but look at this amazing chaise longue, we'll put it over there. And I go like, we just cannot base the experience on a chaise longue. So we are not that furniture driven unless we say this is going to be a space all about furniture, in which case obviously furniture comes first. But what comes first at the end of the day is always, always, always the guest experience. So when it comes to finishes per se, I love, one of my favorite pastimes is when I completed a project is to sit down in the lobby and just stare at people. And I usually vibe with my wife or with a friend. I go like, listen, this person is going to go in. He's going to look right. He's going to look left. He's going to walk fast. Then he's going to slow down. So how do you know that? Well, because I put a carpet, a thick carpet over here, and then a flat door, and I lit this wall more than that one. And I put a vase or a sculpture at the end. So he's going to look this way and then that way. And I'm not particularly fascinated by the fact that they're, in between quotes, obeying, but by the parts that I haven't seen. And that's the interesting part. And architecture is usually defined as this process of building, finishing, and in many cases, not all of them, photographing the building, look how beautiful, publish it in a magazine, and it's over. I do not believe that is the case anymore. And the pandemic has basically shown us in all colors that that is no longer true. Why? One of the core pillars of our design is transformation. How a space that we design is going to transform throughout time. How a space operationally can change from being a restaurant to a meeting room to a spa, etc., etc. We need to start designing, we have done for quite a while, hotels that are really taking in consideration how they're going to change, with the next pandemic, with a war, with a freezing winter. You really need to start thinking for two reasons. At a hospitality level, if we're talking about experience, the level of transformation that we thought of, from the beginning was giving the general manager of the operator different tools to do a casual concert, to do a TED talk, to do a yoga class in the lobby. Really try to engage all the physical environments that we design. And this is also very important and wraps up with another topic I know that you want to discuss, which is sustainability. We talk about sustainability, we hear everything about sustainability, but for me, part of the sustainability is to, when you build a structure, that structure will be able to transform itself for whatever is coming and not demolishing. We just cannot keep on demolishing structures and dump them somewhere in a hole where we don't see them, carve another mountain, build another building. We have to stop doing that.